What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm still under the weather, still getting over this cold, you guys. I am still very much congested and very blah. But anyway, I just finished watching episode 2, season 3 of The Mandalorian. My reaction is under my YouTube memberships. If you are not a member, I've got 2 levels of memberships over there. Level 1 is for $2.99. Level 2 is for $4.99. And you're going to get everything the level 1 has for $4.99. You're going to get priority replies from me, special polls and live streams. Level 2, you're going to get reactions, any uncut try not to laughs, and any movies that I may watch over there. All right, so this was an interesting episode. We got to see Grogu use his force, which was really, really cute. So Amanda was on, his mission to go find these magical waters, and we see that he goes over I forget the lady's name. She is crooked, she is funny, she is crooked. We see her arguing with a customer about getting his car, his thing, his flying thing fixed. All the while, they stripped it themselves, and now they're charging him to put all the pieces back together. I'm like, that is not nice. She is so crooked. So Mando went to go see her because he is still trying to find something for the android to go with him, to Mandalore. And she just can't do anything for him. And so she convinces him to take, I forgot the name of the little robot. I forgot the name. He's like falling apart. Poor thing is so scared. She's like trying to sell him on taking it. And the little robot is like, no, he doesn't want no parts of it or anything. And she's like, he's fine. He's cool and everything. So he ends up taking him along with Grogu, and they end up going because, of course, he can't get the part for the android, so he needs something. So he makes his way there. And on their way there, they're going through the galaxy. And I think it is just the cutest thing when he's talking to Grogu the whole way, trying to teach him what this world was, and, how, where he used to live, and what this world is, and where they're going. And he's explaining all these things to him, trying to teach him, and he's showing him on the dashboard, where everything is. And I thought it was just the cutest thing that he was just talking to him in such a caring way. Like he's really embracing him, like, I guess, as his kid. But it was like the cutest little thing. So anyway, they finally get there. And little robot goes in, and they need to check, I guess they need to find out if there's poison down there or not. And of course he's going scared. Grogu and him are just sitting in the ship, and Grogu looks so concerned, but he's like, he'll be all right, just go, stop being scared, stop being scared. So he goes, and he doesn't come back. So then Grogu grows concerned. So then Mando ends, I keep calling him Mando because that's how I know who he is. I know his Din or something like that. So anyway, he goes in, Grogu stays behind. So he goes and tries to find him, and he comes across these 3 creatures who he's fighting. And when he pulled out his lightsaber, I thought that was pretty cool. So then finally, when they were all fought off, he found the little robot, and he went back outside, checked everything, and he found out that it's still breathable there. Like, it really wasn't cursed. So then all 3 of them go, Grogu goes, and now they're on this hunt to try to find, I guess, these waters or these mines to get to the waters. So they end up going really, really, I mean, it is a steep way down, and you can see like what was once, a civilization now looks like literally like ruins. Like, it looks horrible. So they're going down, finally they get all the way to the bottom, and they're walking, and as they're walking, he sees there's like a a Mandalorian helmet kind of underneath this rubble. He picks it up to look at it, and as soon as he does, this big robot thing comes up, snatches him up. Grogu knows to go hide. This thing grabs it up, grabs up excuse me, grabs up Mando, takes him off somewhere. So Grogu, of course, is following him to figure out where he's going. So he ends up taking him to some place where he's got him in like this contraption, like this little caged contraption, and he puts him in place. And you can see like this thing has like an eye, but then he stops moving around, and it whatever it is on the inside comes out still with the eye. So he's going over there, and I guess he tries to get like his blood or whatever for whatever reason. I don't know what this thing is, but it injects it with some type of syringe, and it's like draining Mando. Meanwhile, Grogu sees everything, so he goes over and he's watching everything that's happening. So he uses the Force to try to, I guess, manipulate this contraption, and then he ends up kind of turning the thing on or off somehow, and he ends up trying to run away. And Mando tells him like, go to the place where the chick is at. um you guys gotta help me out, you guys. I have brain fog now. um Anyway, so he goes to go find her. So she's upset when she sees his ship, and she's like, oh, um oh, Grogu almost got bit by what looks like a little alligator monster thing down there, and he's so scared, but he keeps on flying out of there. So he ends up going to find um this lady here. I keep forgetting her name, you guys. I'm so sorry. Um so anyway, she gets upset because she's like, let's get rid of him once and for all. But when she goes out and realizes that Grogu is by himself, she knows that Mando's in trouble. So she goes in her ship along with, the robot and Grogu, and she goes out there to figure out where he is. So she ends up finding out exactly where, and she's kind of having flashbacks because she's, part of royalty, and she knows what this is all about, and she's been here, and it used to be a good place, and just bringing up a whole bunch of bad memories. So she ends up finding Mando, but before that, she ends up finding those creatures again, and she's kind of like taking them out one by one. So she ends up finding Mando, and she's like, she has this shield, but she ends up fighting this thing, whatever it is, and she thought that she killed it. I thought she killed it, but the thing in there ended up being alive. And so, oh, I forgot. So before that, as Grogu is leaving to go get back in the ship, that's when we saw in the trailer, that's when we saw one of those creature things jump in front of him, and he uses his Force to kind of get him out the way. And I was just like, yeah, like, it was pretty cool to watch him do that. So anyway, she went back to go save Mando. So she saved him, and she's talking to him about everything that's going on, and she's like, I'll get you out of here. And he's like, no, I can't leave yet until I fulfill, what I have to do. So she's like, well, you'll never find it yourself. And he's looking for those waters. So they end up going, and they're walking, and she's telling a story about her father, and she's talking about her father and how he was a great man, and how he died trying to defend the Mandalorians and everything. And he's like basically giving his condolences, like, this is the way, but she's upset that their kind are all kind of like fighting each other for no reason, or for reasons they can't understand and stuff. So anyway, they end up finding the waters, and she's reading like this plaque, and he's taking all of his stuff off because I guess he kind of wants to, almost like a rebirth kind of thing. I'm assuming like he's reciting the sayings that they had when back when they were doing this stuff. And He goes in the water, he's stepping in, and as he's reciting it, all of a sudden he sinks down. And she jumps to go find him, and he fell like really far. Like he sunk really, really far. So on their way up, she sees like this creature, and I thought this creature was gonna like eat them up. But they end up getting back up to the surface, and she's kind of like just sitting there looking like, what the heck is that? So there is stuff happening down there. There's living things. There is life in there. Who knows what else is below the waters and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure she's gonna want to find out. So my assumption is that they're not leaving anytime soon. I don't think so, but we'll see. But this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. I cannot wait for the next one next week. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed my review and my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 2. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later.